Hey, today, still working on the 52 Ford as usual. We're test fitting the running board because there was major issues as you can see in the previous videos but we're testing them to the front fender. We have the the whole front end minus the other fender, but the rad cradle's there to hold up the inner fenders. We got the inner fenders just loosely on there. So the fender is basically where it's supposed to go. There's a nice gap here. It may not look to you, but that gap is supposed to be like that. There's no bolts that go through the fender into the cab. This is the gasket that goes in there. And that fills up all that hole. So right now we got, this is the running board here is all nice fitting. The only thing we have to do is there's a crack and then there's a piece missing from the front. We'll just have to make a piece and weld that in. We've got this little spacer panel here. I don't know what else it's called, but that's in there where it's supposed to go. So everything is looking good. So we just got to pull it off, fix that front, re-drill a couple holes, and then that one's ready to be bodyworked a bit. Then we'll do the other side because the other side's in the same condition. It needs a little front work. A few cracks in here, weld it up, but getting shit done, as Corey says.
Average Corey.
As average Corey says.
Get your shit together. These chips. Ah, good. Just cracked them open.
Should have got ketchup.
Nah, they don't get ketchup in the States.
Yeah, that's why you should have got ketchup.
Nah, I'm over ketchup chips.
Ketchup rocks. But yeah, next, yeah, we'll continue on the running boards and the front end.
My name's Chris. I just touched the door handle for no reason. What the fuck was that for?
Oh, there, reason.
As the fender falls off.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Nope. Okay, we've fit the running board. We fixed up the rust or the missing part that was there was a missing part that's behind here where a bolt goes. So we fixed it, we welded in that. There's a few cracks there we welded. There's a couple bolts in there right now, the fender. So it's and we got 2 bolts in the running board. So everything seems to be fitting. So the next step is to pull it basically off for, I think we had it on for 4 or 5 times now. Off for the final time so Derek can start putting fiberglass on it and do the little body work on it. They're not going to be perfectly straight, but
they're a lot better than what they were.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and then they'll get painted black, probably pour 15, I'm thinking. That stuff's pretty strong. We might even clear coat on it over top just to give it some more protection, but yeah, now we just got to do the other side. Bolt the fender on, that's finished body work, and over there then we can start doing the other side. Do the exact same thing, basically put it on, see how it fits, take it off, weld the piece. If we have to modify the front, then there's the same thing, we have to weld the piece in there and do the same thing, then put it back on, drill new holes. We had to drill new holes in the fender because this back of the fender has been replaced. I replaced that, and I just went by the old piece and tried to drill the holes, and they were off a little bit, so we just basically
elongated them.
Yeah, elongated them so the running board will fit.
That'll be the word of the day.
Yeah, elongate.
And also, I'm super mad right now because I'm out of a big gulp. So I think we're going to take a break, go back to 7-Eleven. So I don't work very well when I don't have a big gulp. I'm thirsty.
Yeah, so we're
yep.
Slowly doing, that's getting to the end of the crappy work.
Better if it's a Chevy. Anyway, we just put this fender on. We're going to start mocking up the running board on this side, I guess. Oh yeah, here, before I forget.
And we bought like a shroud kit, bolt kit, so it comes with springs underneath. We just have one in there right now just for mock-up purposes.
Use those fine thread?
Yeah, 7/16 is fine. If you can find a lock nut, perfect.
Sure.
Then we're just gonna quickly see if the rad we bought is gonna bolt up, and then we'll get back to working on the running board.
Oh, crap. They really styrofoam.
Give me a hand.
Yep. Oh, never mind. I wonder if it came with any racing stickers. Probably not. Frostbite. Oh, there's tabs on it, so that's a bonus. Yeah, I think we'll paint this thing black.
Yeah.
I think it'll look pretty cheesy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a side there.
Yeah. My hole seems to. Fine threads.
Stupid question, you tap the holes?
No,
No,
Of course not.
not yet.
There you go. I got a few threads.
we just wanted to make sure it lined up,
Yeah.
so.
Oh, that sits high.
The hood's gonna be,
I guess so. I have the hood line.
and it's, of course, it's set up for a small block Chevy.
Oh, that sits high. That's
Yeah,
whack,
yeah.
yo.
That's right.
Yeah, it'll be
The
there.
air cleaner's gonna be a foot lower than the rad.
Yeah, no shit. That's whack, yo. That's a nice looking rad.
Yep, nice weld.
Yeah, I'm just looking at things. Yeah, what do you guys think? Paint the black or paint it black, send the track? Or just leave it polished aluminum? I think probably painting it black.
It's going black.
Yeah. I'm just amused, man. That should keep this old turd cool. I'm hoping. Since it is called a frostbite.
Got it?
Yep. Good thing it's aluminum. Light.
Alright, so we'll gotta back to work on this thing.
Ugh. Oh yeah, I guess they've never even seen the motor that's going in this one.
Nope.
Or engine, I should say.
One. See, this one's not that too bad. It's not as rotten. The other one was missing a whole piece here, so we just have to weld that crack. I'm not sure why there's a carriage bolt hole there. That's got to be welded up. That doesn't make sense. This one's in better condition than the other one.
You know what doesn't make sense? You, because your last name's Penny.
Pennies make sense.
Yeah.
But
Put the five of us together, you got a nickel.
someone actually did a good job. They actually, if you can see that, they actually drilled the end of the crack, so it would stop cracking. Here's a tip.
Not a very good one.
No, we'll test fit this, then start. It just needs to be welded.
Don't you mean persevere or whatever?
Persevere?
That's the word I'm looking for.
No, I didn't mean that.
We'll conquer. I really don't feel like doing anything today.
Oh, back to work on the 52 Ford. We're just doing some random stuff that needs to get done today. Like we mounted the tailgate. That was a little bit of a pain in the ass. This tailgate is from an older truck. It's from a 48 to 50, and this is a 52 box. So we had to modify some stuff. We had to cut trim this a little bit to get the box to fit. We did buy new hinge pivots, but we found out that, well, on one side this stuck over the side beam here. It was out like a eighth of an inch past there, and these ones, when we were gonna, well, we didn't, we attempted to bolt these up, and the hole that we had to drill, because we plugged all the holes, was going to be right through, I'll show you. The hole was going to be right through the top of this beam here. We would have had to drill through and bore through 2 inches of steel. So we got these old ones. They're from a 48 Ford. They're slightly taller, and they worked fine. So we could drill just above that, just into this. So that worked out fine. So Corey's going to be working on that. We're going to strip that, take that off again, and we're going to grind off all the paint and rust. Then we got the fenders done. They're all ready to be just final prime. Both front fenders are good. Then we're going to be doing some sanding, which we probably won't show. We got sanding to do on here, and the grill is going to get sanded today. Getting ready for paint in the next couple days. And
I think it's Tuesday night we're gonna try painting.
Yep.
Today's what, Saturday?
Saturday.
Nice.
And Derek started work on the running boards, laying some fiberglass out, because these are in, I would say, rough shape. Lots of dents, and I'm gonna try and get as much out as possible. But just a bunch of random stuff. I may get to putting in some of the gauges in, because they're done.
Should at least try to do at least something exciting on this
Yeah.
video. Well, at least tomorrow I think we're gonna try to put the motor in.
Yeah, we're gonna go grab the motor tomorrow, and that'll go in tomorrow. So
at least that part will be exciting.
random stuff working on the 52.
It's all part of it.
Yep, all little stuff just to keep the project moving. So we'll get to it.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's get to work. Like I said, we'll film stuff, random stuff here and there, but I think you guys seen us sand and do enough
Yeah.
on this truck over and over. But it's coming to an end. That's all the fun stuff now. Well, sort of. Alright, let's get to work.
Okay, yeah, a couple days later, and we've got the grill all painted nice and cream. There's the teeth.
Should have painted one gold.
That's what I said today.
Fiber Flav would agree.
And they came out quite nice. So we're just going to remove these from the vicinity and then get working on painting these tonight. Green.
I'm doing it.
Yep.
Probably not. My supper. After working like 12 hours, now I gotta come back to the paint sweatshop and put in another 4 hours. My supper.
Popcorn. Great.
Kev shaking his head.
There's Kevin in the corner again. He doesn't get out of the corner.
Someone's got to do the work around here.
You don't do fuck all.
Yeah, I beg to differ. The viewers say differently.
You're probably driving them.
So we're just getting ready to put the green on here. Everything's been tacked, wiped down. Even we wetted down the floor around the fenders. And here's a tip If you're got snow, snow works great.
In the ghetto.
It's cheaper than water. That's just to keep the dust around down because he's going to be spraying close to the floor there. Over here we don't need it because it's all on propped up.
Pretty good popcorn. White cheddar. I'll shake your head.
Yeah, I shake my head at everything.
I'll put greasy fingerprints in the primer. No? Oh, you ready to start painting?
Yep, we're ready to start painting.
Alright, we'll be back. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Send that to Rick.
All nice and green. And there's the contrasting cream that's going to go on top of this. Lower front fender. Top. The hood. There's one of the teeth. And a fender. 2 fenders. And Kevin trying to get warm by the stove.
Warm already.
It is, what, it's going down to, what, minus
30?
30 tonight?
Something like that.
And when people say it's going down to like minus 50, no, it doesn't get to minus 50 today, here. Never has, never will.
Hopefully not.
Nope.
If you are, we're screwed.
Our first minus 30 day was yesterday of the year.
I'm serious now, we're gonna end this video like this, or
Sure.
we got enough stuff? Even though it was a hodgepodge of everything on Kevin's truck, but getting shit done. Kevin would say something.
Getting paint.
Yeah. Getting stuff done.
Anyway, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Have a good one, guys. Still January.